My work is just got hurt. Okay, so this person or this animated character is named Hasune Miku, and she's a very popular singer in Japan as of right now. And the reason why I'm talking about her because of who she is and the changes she brought to the singing industry. I'll talk more about that later. And then I'm speaking about this because I've always been interested in Japan ever since at a younger age, such as like I read manga, I watch anime and stuff. So I believe by talking about Hasune Miku, you'll understand more about who she is and why she is so popular. So first I'll talk about who Hasune Miku is. Second, I will talk about what makes her stand out compared to the rest of the singers. And then third, I'll talk about reasons and why the society accepts her. So first, who is Hasune Miku? Well, like I said, she's really popular in Japan as a singer, but unlike a typical singer, she is not real. She's actually a singing synthesized program that is developed by a company called Krypton. And you make a song basically by just putting the lyrics inside and then picking your pitch. So even though she is not real, she has many similar properties as a singer because many people recognize her as like an individual instead of an instrument. So this is who Hasune Miku is. And now I'll talk about more about how she is created. So she was first released at August 31st at 2004. When she was first released, they basically the company just finished the program and then they thought to themselves, how are we going to market this? So according to the interview on the creators of Hasune Miku, written by Carlos Santos on AnimeNewsNetwork.com, what they did was Hiroyuki Ito, one of the makers of Hasune Miku, they decided to simply get a cartoon character picture, get the DVD box, put it together, and say it's done. So really, the character design wasn't really that in-depth, but it was just more like they wanted a picture to attract attention. And then it ended up way better than they expected, as now she is one of the, almost a public icon for like a Japanese otaku culture. Now that I talk about who Hasune Miku is, I will move on to what makes her stand out as a singer. So, although one thing that makes her stand out as a singer is that obviously she's not real. Unlike a typical singer who like you can see in reality, like for example Justin Bieber, you wouldn't want that as a singer just because he caused many problems like drinking, like DUI and etc. So in Japan, scandals are much more looked down upon compared to U.S. society. So for example, in Japan, like the average idol, like they don't last as long just because of a single scandal, like a affair or something, would just completely destroy the career. So something like Hasune Miku, who does not exist in the real world, is able to stay untouched and pure. Sorry about that. So then that's one reason why she is unique. Another thing is because of the way she works. And since she's a software, she obviously cannot come up with songs on her own. So as her fans buy the software, they make their own original song and post it on something like YouTube, or the Japanese version of it. And as people view it, they see that as something that's good, and they see how the song was made, and they wanted to make it themselves. So then more fans continue to buy the software and make music on their own. And because of that, her songs, as her fans increase, the number of songs that she creates increases as well. And that's why at around 2010, she has sang over 100,000 original songs. So now that I talked about what makes her stand out, I'll talk about why she's accepted in society as well as why people like her. So if you think about it, this program isn't like a completely new idea. There are programs like this being used in like every day, like as for example called the bank. The bank have this automatic response that uses like a voice synthesis, similar to this. But in an interview on Hiroyuki Ito, the CEO of Krypton, has said that we are experiencing a social transition where people's values are changing, which I think is very true. For example, if I were to tell my grandparents that I was gay, which I'm not, but if I were to say that, they would probably tell me, "Why don't you become straight?" in my face. If I were to tell my mom that I was gay, she'll probably say something along the lines like, "Oh, bring your boyfriend home. Bring your boyfriend home next time." So as you can see, the generation gap between each generation has like we're accepting like more and more people that are different from us, and because of that, I think at a previous time, Hasune Miku was looked down upon, but as of right now, she is more accepted by the society. And another reason why she's popular is on a theory by John Badrollet, on a theory of simulation and simulacra. It talks it's really complicated, but I'll explain in a really simple sentence. It's basically something fake that replaces something over that's original. So that's a new reality. For example, if Miley Cyrus were to be in the newspaper and said that she died, all of us would probably believe it, even though we've never seen that happen. So the newspaper became our sense of new reality because it twisted our thoughts. So Hasune Miku is similar in that idea where she has only this basic information that allows her to be seen by different people in different ways. And then now that I talked about why she's popular, I will end it with I'll end things now. I talked about why how Miku is popular and why who she is, as well as what makes her stand out. And for closer, if you walk out here knowing nothing about what I just said, which you probably did, just remember one thing, that Hasune Miku, the name, as well as the meaning of the name, means the first time from the future.